This is the basis and foundation of your business. This is a class that if you haven't done contacts yet or are not sure about contacts, be in this class. If you don't have a database, you don't have a business. We all agree with that? Right. Your business is your database. And so that's the class that we have, is just getting your database up and running. The task managers are still being still being worked out. This is where you set yourself up saying, here's who I need to talk to, here's what I need to work on. You're going to see I was out of the office yesterday, so my tasks are past due, right? These are all 2 days late. Right, these are people that I promised that I was going to follow up with, that I need to call, that my smart plans, the next step, have told me that I need to be calling. Because we do have smart plans for you.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have a question at this point. So I'm building up my database in Command, and I added a new lead yesterday and attempted to put on 8x8, and the 8x8 is
currently dismantled because we're working out some issues with Twilio.
okay.
Yep. Thank you, Bill. Right, the others are all up and running.
Right, that's right.
Yeah. And
there was another one, the 36 or whatever. There were two that were down, the 8x8, and then the one that followed that was the 36.
The short term or the long term?
I have to.
It's okay. And the reason I'm asking is because it's not supposed to be, so if it is, I will let somebody know. Again, so we've got smart plans. The smart plans are items that you set people up on. We have a class that is just about smart plans. There's also Connect Live classes just about smart plans. So if you want to learn more about these, that's the class that you want to go to. And the smart plans are automatically setting up follow-up systems for your clients. The referral network, I love the referral network. I love where this is going. They're going to be doing some overlay with migration patterns pretty soon on this as well. So you can start seeing, okay, looking at San Jose, the top 10 cities in the country where people are moving to or moving from are Las Vegas, Austin, Portland. I need to build out referral networks in Las Vegas, Portland, and Austin. And maybe I'll even start doing some campaigns to those places, paying campaigns to advertise for leads of people who are in Las Vegas moving to San Jose. People who live in Austin moving to San Jose, because that migration pattern from the referrals just showed that to me. And this is the one that I brought up to everybody Tuesday at the team meeting, saying that if you want to do a paid campaign, sit with me. We will schedule a 20 to 30-minute meeting, one-on-one, and we'll get your campaigns up and running. I'm already having a handful of agents take me up on that, and we're seeing some pretty good stuff already.
When you say paid campaigns, you mean Google ads and Facebook? Google
ads, Facebook ads, real mailer ads, Twitter ads. We don't have Instagram ads yet, but if you pay money for marketing of some kind, and these samples that we've been seeing are, like the most recent one, $20.30 has gotten over 500 impressions and 35 leads.
35
leads.
People went to a website and put in their contact information.
Correct, contact information. Not just any contact.
This is from a campaign.
It's from this right here.
From the campaign you built.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're great. They're fast. They're easy. And we're seeing the Keller Williams algorithms, because we partnered with Facebook. Facebook, not only do they have the location out here, they also have one in Austin. And so our people went to Facebook headquarters and Facebook went to us, because they're also very interested in what we're doing. We're integrating partners into our businesses at a level that really hasn't been seen before. And Facebook.
How much it costs?
You set your budget. So you could say, I want to spend $100 in 3 days, and you could say, I want to spend $20 in a week. You set your budget. Yep. Right, so that's just an option. But again, we have classes on campaigns. There's a class going on as we speak right now on Connect Live on campaigns, because it was 10 o'clock our time. So again, that's a class that interests you. Either sit down with me for the one-on-ones that I'm offering right now, or attend a class. Designs, this is everybody's favorite. It is fun. It is.
I'm sorry, can we go back really quickly?
Very quickly, but it's too much. No, we won't have time.
But, well, the fact that the 8x8 doesn't work, I mean, I'm putting people on, into it now. What do I use? Or do I just not?
So there's 8 different campaigns on there. I would say probably put them on one or the other. So instead of doing an 8x8 where you're reaching out to them every 7 days, put them on the short-term nurture, reaching out to them every 10 days.
Just creative.
Yeah, right. Do not put your business on hold just because the texting system is malfunctioning right now. And the reason that we did that is that the texts were going out at weird times of the day. So it was coming from you, literally some of them were coming out at 3 o'clock in the morning. As if you're texting somebody saying, hi, let's meet up for coffee. And people were like, you are a crazy person, right? You need to be alone. And we actually did get a few complaints from Asian clients. Like they would say, like, here's a screenshot of a response. Not a client yet, but a future client saying, take me off your list, do not ever text me again. So we're like, we need to fix this. This is clearly a problem. So to prevent that from happening to anybody else, they paused it. And again, as soon as it's up and running, they're going to have that back up. But it was to help you. It was to your benefit. Designs is everybody's favorite. This is where you can create all of your print marketing pieces, your email campaigns, your website templates, and all of the social media pieces. The system works that you create a template once, and then you spend some time on that template, which is what we do in our design class. And then you can always go back to that template, and in just a couple of minutes, it links directly with the MLS. It pulls in pictures from the MLS. It pulls in data from the MLS. And you've got an open house postcard or social media post in literally less than 3 minutes up and running.
I'm sorry, how did you get to here?
Again, this is a class that I'll be teaching later. I just want to make sure that you know what's available so that you can attend the right classes. Yeah, so we're not doing designs right now. Yeah. Below that is listings. This is where you can simply, this is called Keller Williams Listing System. This is all of the Keller Williams listings in the whole company. And when I say the whole company, this is, oh, I have it wrong. Let's see, numbers.com. Oh, yeah, never mind. They are doing updates to the websites that we're all getting that go live on Tuesday. You truly will have access to every Keller Williams listing in the company. And guess what? Not just Keller Williams, all listings. Every listing on every MLS except for 5 in the entire United States and Canada. So will your clients. So they want to buy a home in Manhattan, New York, or Manhattan Beach, California, they can go to your website to do that. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Local insights, we talk about during our happy hour class that I do. That's where we serve cocktails, and we spend time going over the 3 hours. It's a lovely hour and a half that we have fun together. Sorry, please join the next one. Kevin Pham won the last contest that we did, so I'll be naming the drink this month in his honor. Haven't figured out like last time it was the Mira Mobira after Mira Iyer. I meant to come up with something fun for Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys have ideas, let me know. Okay, website. This is the big one we've been talking about lately. These go live on Tuesday, and you have not yet gone through the Kelly guide to set up your website. Do it now. This goes live to the public. Actually, I think it's 9 p.m. for us Monday nights because of the time difference. Like it's West or East Coast is midnight, and so we get ours at 9 p.m. Monday night. So again, do this today and do this weekend, but do it before Monday because they go live Monday nights. These are your websites. And to show you what that looks like, San Jose. I believe. No, they're all okay. They're being worked on right now. Right, if I. Right again. Definitely spend some time. Yeah, they are all now. Okay. Don't do it right now then, obviously. Okay, so there's websites, and then the listing consult you do not have live yet. I'm in one of the labs on that one. I'll definitely let you know when that one goes live for everybody because it's really cool. All right, so this is KW Command. So again, Command is the platform you use to actually do business. Connect is the website you go to learn how to do business, right? So again, we've got tons and tons and tons of about 8 hours in this office a week on Command classes. Plus, you can do one-on-one sit-downs with Renee, one-on-one sit-downs with me, and the Connect Live classes. If there's something that you want to know how to do in Command, we will teach you how. Okay. Okay, so we are leaving Keller Williams, and we are going to head over, everybody, go to Facebook.com, and please log in. I have...
You might have personal Facebook? Or?
Yeah, you are logging into Facebook. And I have 2-part authentication, so I'm just opening up my settings and privacy right now. everybody logged in? Got a yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. All right, so we in this office have two different Facebook pages. We're going to go to the first one, if you type it at the top, KW San Jose Gateway. So KW San Jose Gateway. And it is this page here. So if you have already joined, wonderful. If not, please join now. I will accept your request right now. This is the private page. Only agents in our office have access to this page. This is where we live stream our team meetings every Tuesday. So if you can't be here in this room at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, but you're at your computer or your phone, you can watch this from wherever you are. You can participate from wherever you are. And I also log in during those team meetings, so if you have any comments, I can ask those on your behalf during the team meeting.
Can I say something?
Please do.
My request is pending.
Great, that's why I'm logged in right now. I said if you go ahead and put in your request, I will approve them right now.
I put it in quite some time ago. Do I have to do it again, or?
No, if you put it in, that's what I'm doing right now. I have logged in. I will be doing these right now. Just giving everybody time to request. Everybody did? Yes? You cannot get to this page. So please type in KW San Jose Gateway.
One more.
No. It looks just like this. Right here. KW San Jose Gateway.
That's what it is.
Okay, let me. So, oh, and you should be on Facebook. So let's go to Facebook.
You want me to pay for this on Facebook?
Yeah, you should be on Facebook. We gotta get to Facebook. Wonderful. Okay, so here in the search bar, type in KW. San Jose Gateway, perfect. And then you're going to click on KW San Jose Gateway. That's the group you want, right? And then click Join Group. Okay. All right, let me approve these. Should show me pending on here. Friends, members, new to the group, why is it showing pendings? Let's change it to me and see if that makes a difference. There we go. Okay. Request to join. Okay, Mosen, you are now in. Darren, you are now in. Pat, you are now in. Kelly, you are now in. Fantastic. So you guys have access now to this closed group. Like I said, this is your safe place. So on this page, again, only visible to people in our office. You're going to see on here, we have agents. So right, here's the live stream from Tuesday. Here we go. Mira, looking for a host for an open house this weekend. This is the Facebook page where people or our agents are connecting for open houses. If you want to do an open house, or if you have a listing that needs an open house, agents will be posting it on here. So this is the page you want to go to for that. Right, Lily was looking for a host. Let's see here. Right, when we have special events, fun parties, things like that. Let's see here. There's also, I was hoping to see it earlier in this. This is also the place where you can say, like, hey, my contractor guy is sick or he's on vacation, not available. Who has somebody you can recommend? This is that safe place where only agents in our office will see it, the general public will not. Questions for me on the closed Facebook page? All right. Yes?
So, on Facebook, where can I go to see the homepage? Open house?
KW San Jose Gateway, the page that you were just on? Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
That page. Perfect. All right, so the other one I want to take you to, up here at the top, if you type in Keller Williams, San Jose. This is our open public page. So click on that one, and if you follow it, page, this is where we put down congratulations. This is where we say, great job on your closing. This is where we have listings for the public to see if there's classes that the public can attend, like today's career seminar. So very different audiences, very different types of material. Questions for me on the 2 pages? Okay. The next step is, does anybody in here not have a business page yet for their real estate business? You don't know, you don't know. Okay, we're going to do it together then. And Darren, if you've already got a business page?
I don't know if I do.
Okay, we're going to all do one together then. All right, so if you all click on Home up at the top, when you log into Facebook, this is what you see, right? You see your feed. Over here on the left, you see all these things. This is what it looks like, yes? Okay. If you click this arrow here at the top, this is where you can go in to say Manage Pages. So please click on Manage Pages.
What is the arrow you said?
Up in the top right. There's an arrow up in the top right.
Okay.
You don't have the arrow?
I have the arrow, but
You don't have Manage Pages. You see up there it says New Page, Create a Page. Interesting. Okay. So over on the left, we're going to do it a different way. Over on the left, do you see where it says Explore Pages? Over here where my mouse is. Does everybody have that?
On the manage page, right?
Great. So stay where you are. I'm going to get them to where you are. All right. So click on, for you ladies, click on Pages. And up in the top right, you see the button that says Create Page?
yes.
Okay. Mosin, do you have a button on your page that says Create a Page?
Yes.
Yes. Darren, do you see Create a Page?
Yes.
Great. Everybody click on Create a Page. You are going to click Get Started under Business or Brand and name your page. Most agents choose Darren Stevens Realtor.
I appreciate if you would.
Or just Kelly Edwards, Real Estate Agent. Something like that. Do not put in Realty, so do not put Kelly Edwards Realty. Do not put Patricia Figueroa Real Estate. Those are DRE violations.
Can I just my name?
You absolutely can put just your name. But do not use the word realty and do not use the word real estate. The DRE made those a $5,000 violation last year. Okay.
So you can't put realtor, right?
Absolutely, you can put realtor. So you can do something that looks like that. Okay. And then under your category, type in real estate, and you'll see real estate agent pop up. Please put in real estate agent. For the address, I would highly recommend you use the address here. You do not want the whole world knowing your home address. Yep, for our address is 180 Great Oaks Boulevard.
And Kelly, you can always change or edit anything at any time, or does it automatically, is this nothing I can?
So you can edit some things. You cannot edit everything. There are a couple of things in Facebook that once it's done, it's done. And one of those is a custom URL. You can only ever change that once in your lifetime. Right. So we're going to do what we can to make sure you like what we're doing today. Okay, so once you've got that information in, I would suggest that you use either your cell phone number or a Google Voice number for a phone number. If people have questions, you want them to be able to contact you, right? And then go ahead and click Continue. Oh, sorry. The other option you can say is don't show the address, just let people know that I'm in San Jose. That is also an option that you can do if you check in that box. And then say Continue. And wait very patiently. Okay, we are going to skip this step. We do not have time right now for you to create a perfect profile picture or the perfect background picture. So click skip, you're going to come back to this. What we need to do right now is just get a page created. Again, click skip. And there you go. You have now made a page. That's all it took. Super easy, right? seeing on my page right now is this. You're going to add a cover photo later. You were going to do that later. Make sure to make a note for yourself. That's kind of like part of homework. Under your profile picture, send your picture to Renee and say, I need this for Facebook. What she's going to do is she's going to send it back to you. And on the picture is going to have our name and your license number. I'll show you exactly what that looks like. And the reason is that the Department of Real Estate last year said that anything that could be considered a first point of contact, if it has your name on it, must also have your license number and your brokerage name on it. So your picture is going to look like this. Guess what? Every time that your business posts something on Facebook, it now has our name and your license number. And the really cool thing is that it goes in perpetuity as well as retroactive, right? So it changes it for all future posts and it changes it for all past posts. So you will not get in trouble with the DRE. Again, just send your headshot to Renee and say, I need this for Facebook. She'll send it back to you. Right. Yvonne's a very good example of what to do correctly. She's following the rules. Again, if you don't do it, it's a $5,000 violation if the DRE catches you. And guess what? Your Facebook business pages are public. They are super easy. And a DRE auditor can do this from the comfort of their air-conditioned office. Right? It's a real easy way that a lot of agents are getting in trouble. Okay. Questions for me on Facebook?
So with the headshot, so if you don't have the headshot, but you just need to put that information to you get your headshot?
Oh yeah, so you can send us just anything. It could be a picture of a house and say, this is my Facebook profile picture, whatever.
Okay.
We just need something. It could even just be a KW logo, but we have to add Keller Williams San Jose Gateway and your license number to it to make sure that you're compliant.
Okay.
And then what you can do is every time that you make a post on your business page that you might want to then share to your personal page, that's how you can do it. Because again, then even the share is still attached to your license number and our brokerage name. Yeah, so there are ways we can do this that aren't difficult and that absolutely are compliant with state regulations. Okay. Any questions on Facebook before I log us out? Great. Okay. And just public service announcement. Whenever you're using a computer in the office that's a conference room, training room, or tech area, log yourself out of stuff. I've had fun with a few people, like Steven in particular, he leaves himself logged in. So don't do it. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to head on over to circlepix.com. So please go to circlepix.com. And sorry, and CirclePix was just purchased by a new company, so this will be my first time doing this on the new one. Okay, I think I just click here. And it is. All right. All right, I'm going to have to look up the password. Apologies, you guys. Okay, so does anybody, when you joined our office, did anybody tell you your CirclePix username and password? It should have potentially been in an email that you received saying, welcome to Keller Williams.
You know what, I'm pretty sure it was not in that.
It was not, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be logging in as our admin for our office, and I'll be able to look up or reset all of our usernames and passwords. So it's going to be a few minutes for us to do all of that, especially since I can't seem to remember our password. And so here's just a little behind the curtain kind of thing. For our office, we have all of our websites, usernames, and passwords saved in a password-protected doc. You might want to do the same thing for your business, right? Like, how often? Of course. Okay. lot of usernames and passwords over the years. Right, you just will. Okay, so again, apologies if I take a little bit longer on this than normal. Nope. There we go, admin, edit. Setup, let's try that. Nope, that is not what I want. Sorry, there used to be a very lovely menu along the left-hand side, and I knew exactly where to click. Ooh, manage company sounds good. Yes, add new agent. Okay. Kelly, let's start with you. Username. Great, Kelly Edwards it is. Okay. And your password is going to be password. Correct. Okay, everybody, I'm just going to say for all of you, your username is going to be first name, last name, password is password, and I will show you how to change that in a second. And Kelly, what's your email address?
Kelly Edwards 530 @Yahoo.
So this is going to go on all of your marketing pieces for business.
So let's go for Kelly Edwards. So Kelly M. Edwards.
M. Edwards, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to log in now. Great, Kelly Edwards was created.
I don't have a email. I did it Wednesday.
Okay, let me call her in just a second. Do you prefer Pat or Patricia Figueroa?
Patricia.
Patricia, Figueroa?
Yes.
Okay. Call Jade. Hi, it's me again. Patricia hasn't received the email yet. What is her Keller Williams email address? No worries. So what's her email address? patriciaf@kw.com. Thank you so much. And she said that she did send you the email, so you can look at that later. patriciaf@kw.com is your KW email address. Okay.
And we're just doing password with no caps, just password.
Password, all lowercase. Super easy. Okay, Patricia, you are now logged in. It's created. You can log in. Darren, you are up next. Darren. Stevens, password. Darren. Stevens, Darren S@kw.com. Add a new account. You are created. You should be able to log in now, so go ahead and try it. And Mosen. And Mosen, your email address?
mjeroni@kw.com.
Okay, you should also have an account, so go ahead and log in. Oh, it's already being used because you already had one previously. So try to log in, see if it'll work. And if it doesn't, let me know and we can switch the thing around. Kelly, did you get it successfully? Patricia, did you get it successfully? Great. Darren, are you in successfully?
Username would be email?
No, your username is Mosen Jahani. So for everybody, username is first name, last name,
Oh,
and your password should be password. If it's not, let me know and we can try to fix it.
first and last name, space between?
No, there's no spaces. It's just like it is right here on screen.
Okay.
Right here. That's weird. Yeah, Mohsen,
Yes.
Jahani.
Yes.
It's saying that it's not found. So Mosen, you and I might do something a little bit different for you, because I'm not trying, if it's because you were with us previously and then left, and so the account was deleted, and so we're going to try. See if this works. Okay, it works. So mostly your username right now, please log in with M. Jahani. Your password is password. Okay. Okay, so everybody's logged in, and this next part, I'm not able to do it with you on screen. So we are going to, looking at your page, and Tricia, you might be my community right now. Everybody sees social media at the top. Right here was the social media.
Yep.
Please click on social media and click setup. Perfect. Go ahead and check the box saying that I already like circle next. And then click the green button that I think says next. Close. Oh, that's not here. Wonderful. Okay, so we are going to just do Facebook today because it takes a little bit of time. But the exact same process we're about to do, you absolutely can do with Twitter and LinkedIn later. Okay. So you see where it says connect under Facebook on the left? Click connect. It is going to have you log into Facebook. Since we already logged in, it should be a really easy process. Just click the continue button. You might need to put in your password. Okay. And then on this page, it's saying, what would you like it to do? And go ahead and only select the page, if you have multiple pages, only select the one that you want this one to do your real estate business from. Okay? Is everybody on that one?
Yep.
So for Patricia, yes, you do want to be able to manage. Yes, and yes, to all of those. All right, so you go ahead and say done.
So just when you have an Kelly Edwards Realtor, and that's Kelly or my
Yep, go ahead and click next. Perfect. And then click done on this one, because you do want to be able to do all three of those things with your business. Okay, click the OK button. It's going to take you back to the social media setup wizard. And scroll down, because you're going to want to just confirm that it did in fact, that's where you want to check that box. Okay. It's okay. The next time that shows up, just check the box that you already like circle this.
Okay.
Okay. Scroll down, because I want to make sure that it did in fact connect. So under the Facebook logo on the left, just make sure that
I had connect on it.
you've already connected, right? Okay. So you need to log into Facebook. Do you have your Facebook password?
Personal.
Yeah, your Facebook account, you need to put in your password, and then you're going to click login. So click continue. And check is this the new one that you just made, Mosa?
That's my old person.
That's your old one. So if you scroll down, is there the new one that you just made today? Your business page that you just made a few minutes ago. Did you make a new business page?
I'm not sure.
So when we were just a few minutes ago, we were all on Facebook and we all made a new business page. Did you make a new business page? Okay, and what did you call it?
Almost.
So it is this one. So go ahead and check that box, and then scroll down, and then click next. And then say done, and say okay. Perfect. Okay. Wait for it. Excellent. Okay. So everybody scroll down. You confirm that it connected. So over on the right, do you see where it's going to allow posting to your Facebook page? Confirm that. Hang on. Just do me a favor. Don't click things unless I ask you to for a few minutes. Okay. So what this is doing is this is saying the name of your business page. Yes, we want it to allow posting. So make sure that that box is checked and then click continue. All right. So make sure that that box is checked and click continue. And for your convenience, yes, go ahead and say close. Okay, so when we do things for like listings and postings, think about the areas in which you'd like to service. My guess is it's going to be counties and not cities. So please, where it says city, do the drop down to county. Start typing in Santa Clara. So instead of city, you're going to say county. So over here, instead of city, you're going to say county. Great. And now over here, you're going to start typing in Santa Clara. Oh, perfect. And it should pop. So Santa, you have to get down the G. There you go. Santa Clara. And you're going to get a drop down pretty soon. Is anybody getting a drop down?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so can I take it for just a second, Melissa? Here, what's going on here? There we go. Okay, great. So Santa Clara County. And we're going to say, so now it automatically brought over every single city for Santa Clara County to your list. So this is where you get to ask yourself, do you want other areas included as well? If the answer is yes, probably choose the county. Popular ones in our office are San Mateo, Alameda. We have some agents who also choose San Benito. A couple of agents have also chosen Contra Costa. And 2 agents have also chosen Fresno, just because that's where they're from. They have a lot of family, they do a lot of business out there. You pick what works for your business right now. And even if you don't think it's being added on the right, it is, I promise you. It's making a very long list. And you will also have never heard of some of these places. I had to look some of them up on a map, so I was like, where is that? And it turned out, super small, unincorporated area. So once you've added in everything, you're going to go ahead and click continue to get to the new page. And that's how I will know when we'll move on is when everybody is finished. Okay, so you're going to stay there on this page. Perfect, Melissa. Out there. Everybody, one more. Yeah, we're going to do that all together in a second, just for everybody. Okay, is everybody... Perfect, okay. So it is now saying, hey, here's everything connected with your Facebook account. Please make sure that only your real estate business page is checked. Uncheck everything else. So did you uncheck? Yeah, we have to make sure, because this can get you in a lot of trouble. So you do not want it posting to your personal page. There you go, perfect. So only your business page. Wonderful. So now you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see the days of the week. This is asking you which days of the week would you like to post content, and you can choose up to 4 days. So did you uncheck your personal?
So this
This is your personal. You need to uncheck that. Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble. All right, so scroll down to the days of the week. Okay. Most agents know that most people are on Facebook on the weekends. So Saturday and Sunday are usually good days to select for posting. So make Saturday and Sunday green. And then thinking about the people that you know or people that you might want to attract on Facebook, what other days of the week are they on? People who are not typically happy in their jobs are often on Facebook on Mondays because they don't want to be at work, they want to be somewhere else. People who have a lot of work, like they're busy, they're working 50, 60 hours a week, if they go on Facebook during the week, it's usually Wednesday or Thursday. They're partway through the week, they're trying to get a little bit of a mental break. So a lot of people will choose Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Wednesday. Some agents will choose Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. Some agents will choose Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, trying to get everybody. You pick, and you can always come back and change these later.
Kelly, so anything with the business has to be on this Facebook page. It cannot be on our own.
That's not what I said at all. Okay. However, we haven't talked about it too much, but the DRE has said that anything that has that's about real estate, if it has your name on it, has to have your license number and our name.
Okay.
And we're not changing the profile picture on your main website for Facebook, just your business page.
Right.
So remember how I said post it to your business page and then you can share it to your personal?
Yeah.
That's how we get around that circle.
Okay.
Because right, if you post things about business directly to your personal page, every single post is a $5,000 violation if the DRE sees it. So let's not make that mistake. Okay. So has everybody selected 1, 2, 3, or 4 days of the week? And then looking below that and saying, okay, when it comes to content, what's the content areas that you would post about? If you wouldn't post about it, uncheck the box. If you don't know what one of the categories is, you probably wouldn't post about it, uncheck the box. So we're looking at these, uncheck any of these that you wouldn't post about. No. So would you ever post something on your business page about architecture? Probably. I mean, we're in a business that deals with buildings, right? Yeah, so we probably post about architecture. Some people are very much into home DIY projects. Others are not. If that's not you, uncheck it. Some of our agents are real foodies. It makes sense that they would post about food or restaurants and where they live, but not all of us are. So again, uncheck it if you wouldn't post about it, and then you're going to scroll down until you can see continue, and then click continue. Alrighty. Now, again, scrolling down, we're only going to be posting to our business page, so please make sure that only your business page is checked. Scroll down, and now we get to do holidays. So, if you want Circle Pics to post a Happy New Year on your business page, check the box saying Happy New Year. And you can kind of see an example of what that might look like below. It just says Happy New Year, and it might have streamers or confettis or something. Same thing for Valentine's Day, check that box. The ones that I would suggest steering clear of are possibly the religious ones and the Canadian ones. However, you will see that next to Easter, there is one that says religious, and then as a drop-down, you can also choose non-religious. So the religious says Happy Easter, and then has pictures of crosses, churches. Non-religious says Happy Easter, and has pictures of bunny rabbits and Easter eggs. If you are not a deeply religious person, whose sphere knows you as being a religious person, I would personally avoid religious posts. However, we have an agent in our office who used to be a pastor. It makes sense that he would post religious greetings. For most of it, it's not a smart thing to do. Okay, we have a couple of our agents who are also from Canada. It makes sense that they would do the Canadian postings. For most of us, it's weird. Don't do it. And then the other one that you have is Christmas. You're going to see there's 3 options in the Christmas drop-down. There's a religious, so it says Merry Christmas and has religious imagery. There's Merry Christmas non-religious, so it says Merry Christmas and has Christmas trees. And then there's just a generic Happy Holidays. I like the Happy Holidays one. It covers Hanukkah, it covers Christmas, and it covers Kwanzaa, which all happens the same week this year. December 22nd is Hanukkah, December 25th is Christmas, and I think December 26th is Kwanzaa. So we've got a tight little window there of 3 different holidays. Happy Holidays works really well this year. Yeah. Any questions on those holidays for me? All right. Go ahead, scroll down the scotch, and click continue. Okay. And again, confirming that we are only posting on your business page, not your personal page. So you want to uncheck your personal page, because remember, we're only posting on your business page. All right, great. So on your business page, whenever somebody takes a listing in this office, it's going to post to your Facebook page. I suggest choosing the option once from that drop-down menu. We are going to market that houses are still selling in about 30 days or less. It's weird to repost all of those listings every single week. And it would make sense to post them once a month, because they're only on the market once a month. Now, when we shift into a market where houses are staying on the market for 3, 4, maybe 5 months, yes, possibly changing to a monthly posting would make sense. But in this market, once is great. So once you've done that, go ahead and click continue.
So don't worry about the button that says listing video and those things.
No, don't worry about those.
So Kelly, even though I checked this off, it doesn't matter what's...
Right, you're not posting to your personal page, right, so you're good. Exactly. Thank you for checking. Okay, I'm going to suggest that you check every single day of the week on the next page. Because if Darren takes a listing on Monday, I don't want it to wait. Oops, so sorry. I don't want it to wait and post everything on Friday. I want it to post the day that Darren took the listing. selected all the days of the week. Scroll down a little bit and you're going to see a price range. For most of us, we're not going to put prices in those price ranges. If Darren takes the mobile home listing, I'm okay posting it. If Kelly takes a luxury home, I'm okay posting it. Some agents, though, say, no, I don't do mobile homes. I'm not a masochist. Mobile homes are tough, I don't do them. So they'll put a minimum of about $250,000 because in our area, typically the only thing less than $250,000 is land or mobile homes. Most of us, though, are going to put no price ranges in place. And then the upper end, typically we see that more on teams. If like, hey, I'm the luxury person on the team and you do everything else. So I only show over $1 million and you show everything under $1 million. Right, for most of us, no minimums and no maximums. Do what you want. Scroll down, try all the cities, and then click continue. Okay, if you have a headshot, please upload it now. If not, you can always come back and do it later. If you're going to do it later, just scroll down and click next. The next page is going to ask you about a video, a little bio video. Santa Clara County Association of Realtors, when you joined them, part of your membership cost each year includes you getting to make a bio video. They actually look really nice. So I recommend, if you haven't done that yet, make an appointment this score for your bio video. So they help you even figure out what you're going to say.
Yeah, you have to like write it out and then have it just
Yeah.
kind of going.
Yep, it's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. So again, if you don't have that currently, just click next.
Save and exit.
Hmm?
I have save and exit.
Oh, we're at the end. Okay, click save then. Or save and exit. Sorry, save and exit. We're finished. Woohoo! Okay, you guys are done. That's it for Circle Picks. So that process we just went through, you can do that again on your own with Twitter or LinkedIn if you also want to connect the MLS to your Twitter and LinkedIn business accounts. Does that make sense? Yes, yes. Questions for me on Circle Picks? Facebook.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Is there a way to look to just make sure that I unchecked like the personal one, or just?
Yep, you can always come back, excuse me, and log into your Circle Picks account,
Oh,
and you can always make changes, because you might see like, oh, that's a weird article that it just posted. I wouldn't post that. Let me go back and uncheck the food, or let me go uncheck, I think unique houses, this is, I think it's probably wrong, but,
and then they'll let us see like if we uncheck the personal one.
yeah, it'll let you see all of that.
So this all being set up so that when I have a listing, it's automatically being posted? What do you want to?
Yeah, so a couple things. When any agent in our office takes a listing, so on Facebook, it looks, let's see here. Okay, so Darren, your Facebook page starting today is going to start looking a lot more busy, like it's doing stuff, than it was yesterday. Because any agent who takes a listing going forward starting today in our office, as soon as it goes on the MLS, it also gets posted on your business page. So check out this house, it looks awesome. Every time that you take a listing, it also creates a single property website for you, which is kind of cool. Command will also be doing that for you. So up until now, this has been our only option. I like the Command website better, but it doesn't exist yet. And this automatically posts for us, and it's kind of cool. The general population will also be able to search the MLS through your Facebook page. I'm going to lean against that going forward from next week, just because, again, your Keller Williams website is going to be so much better. Here they can only search our local MLS. On your website, they can search all of the United States and Canada. Yeah, right. So it's just a Facebook or social media connection. And so you can also use that when you go on listing presentations, that not only are you marketing their listing that you're about to take to your database, it's going out to the social media spheres of over 100 agents in this office. And with every agent in our office having a social media sphere somewhere between 250 and 1,000, that's a lot of people seeing your client's listing, right? We can confirm that we're going to get the most eyes on that listing possible that can sell it at the highest amount and at the fastest amount of time. So it's definitely something you can use in your listing presentations as well.
Only our office here, only Keller Williams in whole California. You know, if we are connected to everybody in this office for Facebook.
For Circle Picks, it's just this office because we pay for it.
Oh,
Right, you guys pay $10 a month for this. Your ALC voted, said that this was worth it enough for you to pay for your membership every month. I don't know if you guys had a chance to meet Christine McClain yet, one of our agents. Known this for a very long time. She, when this came out, she was like, wait, I'm confused. And she said, and she just said back what I told you, and then she's like, are you sure it took all of that? And I said, yes, I promise. I've been on all calls, we've been setting this up. She's like, for $10. I was like, yeah. She's like, I've been spending $250 a month for that exact same thing. I was like, well, cancel that right now. Right? This is a bargain at $10 a month as long as you use it by doing what we just did. Right, at this point, you're kind of done. You don't have to log into CirclePix again unless you want to make some changes.
Can we use it I haven't really looked through it yet, but can we use it to manually set up other posts to our,
I would recommend Command for that.
okay.
Yeah. Right, again, CirclePix is just kind of an auto post for MLS data at this point. Command is going to have is where you're going to want to go for social media postings, boostings, and ads. Right, you will schedule those out on your social media calendar inside of Command as well. And I also like Command, you can run concurrent things. You can say, like, hey, I'm going to post the exact same thing on this platform and this platform and see which one does better.
Is that doable now?
Yeah. That's what I talked about where I can, you can do the class that's ending right now. You can meet with me one-on-one, we'll do it privately, or you can sign up for next week's class.
I sent you an email.
Cool, perfect. Also, all of you, when you joined this office, were put on like a series of emails that you get from me. And one of those first ones was a link to my calendar. Because I like to meet with you. I want to make sure you're getting all of your questions answered when you join our office. Secret, that calendar link works forever. So if you ever need to meet with me, you now have access to book a half-an-hour appointment with me. Please just be aware, though, that it's kind of like the Connect Live classes. If you book that appointment, please show up. I have a busy calendar, and Kelly can come to me saying, hey, I need to meet with you, and I say, I'm sorry, I don't have any open appointments. And then if Bobby Sue cancels on me at the last minute, I'm like, shoot, I could have met with Kelly. But you obviously already made other plans with me. Yeah. So again, if you make an appointment with me, just please show up. That's courtesy.
How do you keep everything in your head, Kelly? You seem like you have a lot of knowledge and just.
Thank you. And I do. You're right. I have a lot of knowledge, a lot going on in my head. It helps that I've been in real estate for 20 years. Right? I've had 20 years to build up this knowledge. This did not happen overnight. I work somewhere between 12 and 16 hours a day. So I'm in real estate all the time. It is a 1 to almost 2 full-time jobs a day for me, just between what I do. So for this office, just so you guys kind of know where I come from, I am your MCA, Market Center Administrator, right, for this office. I'm also the financial director for our Santa Cruz office, and will soon become the financial director for our Campbell office as well. Those are the 3 offices that Mike and Andre own, right? And so we've been working on having me become the financial director for all 3 of the offices. In addition to that, I also work for Keller Realty International. I'm what's known as an MC Angel. There are 13 of us in the whole company, and the 13 of us are in charge of making sure that all 880 offices are following the rules. We review all of their financials. We help all of their MCAs, OPs, and team leaders with questions. So that's fun. I've been doing that for about 3 years, and I love it. I am also a labs advisor, which means that I am on a couple of calls every week with just the other 26 labs advisors in the company. And the product developers at International, they come to us and say, we're thinking about doing this with agent websites. What do you guys think? And we're like, that is so against the law in California, you cannot do that. One of the things that just happened this past week, they're like, hey, we want to do this. We're like, it's an awesome idea, and yet you are now steering people towards or away from neighborhoods that are LGBTQ heavy, that are Asian heavy, that are this. Those violate so many. Forget California, those violate federal laws. And they're like, of course, yes, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. We won't be doing that. Yeah, right. So there's things like that. And then I'm also on a call with the president, Josh team, and then Ellen Curtis, our COO, 3 times a week in the mornings. And there's about 20 of us on those calls for a different kind of place. So plus I also do the ad hoc work for our region. So I also oversee the 33 MCAs in Northern California and Hawaii. So there's a lot going on. I do have a very busy schedule. However, you guys are my priority. This is the job that I love the most out of everything I do because I love working with agents. And so thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to do that every day. So if my door is open, it means my door is open. come on in. Do not ask if I'm busy, because yes, the answer is yes.
Right.
I am busy, and Devin, if my door is open, it means come on in, I would love to talk with you. If my door is closed, it usually means I'm either on a confidential phone call, or I'm on a live video, and you do not want to be counting on the door, because they're going to hear you. So right, if the door is closed, it's closed. If it's open, it's open. Same thing with Laura. If her door is open, it means that she is open. Please come in. She would love to talk to you. She needs a break from whatever she's doing and wants you to talk to her. If her door is closed, please respect that. She's usually on calls or with an agent. Okay. Cool. But yeah, sorry, it's just 20 years of doing this a lot.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's great.
And we're the same thing with command. People are like, how did you get to be so good at command? Well, one of the original labs that I've been using it for more than 2 years. Every day. You do something every day for 2 years, you're going to be really good at it. That's all it is. There's no secret method. I'm not smarter than you. I'm doing it every day. That's all. Okay, so the next conversation, so we can put our computers aside, close them down, especially if you're running low on battery power. All that C3 you have battery up, so it's a good job. Start. Okay, so the next conversation we're going to have is about compliance. So this is where we're getting a little serious. In our office, we use command for compliance. The state of California says that your broker must review your paperwork in a timely manner. Of course, the state of California does not get more specific than timely, and in this office, we've interpreted that to mean within 48 business hours. So if you write an offer for a buyer on a Thursday, we need to make sure that it's uploaded to command by at least Monday. So good rule of thumb is just do it as soon as possible, right? Right, we review paperwork every single day. Stephen Kagayama and Mike Sibilia are reviewing paperwork every day. So that as soon as we see like, oh my gosh, page 1 of the RPA has the wrong brokerage, it says Keller Williams, it doesn't say San Jose Gateway, we're going to tell you that you need a confirmation of agency, right? But we can't tell you that if you don't upload your paperwork. We teach classes again on how to upload paperwork. When it comes to your very first transaction with the office, you and I will probably also do some one-on-ones, just to make sure that you're really comfortable with the system. However, do what you can to attend classes in advance and practice, so that the first time that you're doing this is not with a real-life client, right? Because that's never fun. Of like, is this actually going to work? Is this really going to work? Because if it messes up, it's messing up with a real-life client. It can cost you an average of about $25,000 a transaction, right? $1 million transaction, 2.5%, you're looking at a $25,000 paycheck. You don't want to make mistakes. So practice. Do you guys have questions for me with regards to compliance and paperwork?
So when I write a contract to tell 12 pages, should I copy paste to web page? You said you have to upload the
You need to upload those to command, yes. And so you have a lot of different options. And again, we teach a whole hour-long class on just how to do that. So I definitely would recommend that you come to that class for opportunities.
Can you use DocuSign?
DocuSign is part of command.
Okay.
Yes, so you have a free DocuSign professional account with Keller Williams. Do not pay for digital signatures. However, you can also use digital ink with your car. You could also use, I signed some stuff with like Adobe signature just because it's easy. Do what works for you and your client. My grandmother, she's 96 years old. She does not own a computer. She's not digitally signing anything. I promise you she's not. She will be doing wet signatures. So that's what her agent will do with her when she goes to sell her properties, right? So again, do what works for your client and do what works for the situation, knowing that you have a lot of options.
Is that Connect Live thing, is that on some of those classes on that?
Yes, please also be aware the Connect Live classes that they teach are for the whole United States and Canada, which means they don't go into California-specific stuff. We out here use zip forms. That's the easiest connection because Command has that direct connection.